The stories always started the same way, a whisper passed down through generations. Once every 99 years, the sun would vanish, not forever, just for a moment. But in that moment, the world would hold its breath. The sky would turn a bruised, deep violet. The air would grow still and cold. It was a tear in the fabric of everything we knew, a doorway between what is and what could have been. They called it the penumbra, a time when shadows walked, not the simple shadows that danced behind us on a sunny day. These were different. They were heavier. They carried weight. I always felt it coming, a strange hum in the back of my mind, a feeling like static electricity just before a storm. The world would start to feel thin, almost like paper. The colors would seem a little too bright, the sounds a little too sharp. People would go about their days completely unaware. But I knew I could see the edges of our world starting to fray. The 99th year was upon us. The eclipse was coming. And with it, the shadows from our deepest, most hidden places were about to spill into the light. I see things other people don't. It's been this way for as long as I can remember. It's not like seeing ghosts. It's more like seeing an echo, a transparent layer draped over everything. I see the world as it is, the solid buildings, the busy streets, the people with their normal lives. But I also see the other one, the mirror world, shimmering light, deep, silent shadows. It exists in the exact same space as our own, but on a different frequency. For me, the two realities overlap. I live with one foot in the real world, one foot in the world of dreams. This strange vision makes things complicated. Sometimes a person walking down the street will have a faint, glowing duplicate walking right beside them. An echo of a choice they didn't make, a path they didn't take. I see the shimmering outlines of buildings that were torn down decades ago. I hear whispers on the wind, fragments of old conversations. It's a constant sensory overload, a beautiful, terrifying mess. Most of the time, the mirror world is peaceful, a quiet, ghostly reflection. But when the eclipse draws near, things start to change. The shadows in that other world begin to stir. They get darker. They get restless. Being able to see both realms is a heavy burden. It's lonely. It feels like I'm the only one who knows the truth, the only one who can see the storm gathering on the horizon. They are called revenants. They are born from the things we leave behind, the dreams we gave up on, the words we were too scared to say, the fears we buried deep inside ourselves. Every person carries these hidden pieces, little pockets of darkness and regret. During the eclipse, these emotions are given life. They coalesce in the mirror world, taking on monstrous, shadowy forms. A revenant of heartbreak might look like a weeping creature made of glass shards. A revenant of ambition might be a towering figure bound in chains. These shadows are not inherently evil. They are just lost. They are drawn to the people who created them, like a moth to a flame. Their presence warps reality around them. Colors fade. Sounds become muffled. They are searching for something, a resolution, an apology, a second chance. I can interact with them. Because I see both worlds, I can touch them. Most people just feel a sudden chill or a wave of inexplicable sadness when a revenant is near. When I was younger, I was terrified. These creatures were the stuff of nightmares. But over time, I began to understand. I could feel their pain. I could hear their silent cries. They were not monsters to be feared. They were wounds that had never healed. They were the forgotten parts of people's souls, crying out to be remembered. The real danger comes from what happens when you destroy them. It's called purification. Using a special focus, a piece of mirrored quartz my grandmother left me, I can unravel their shadowy forms. I can send them back to the dream world where they belong. But it comes at a cost. When a revenant is destroyed, the memory that created it is erased from its owner's mind. It's a terrible choice. To leave the world in chaos or to erase people's pasts, one shadow at a time. Not everyone believes in purification. One of them is Umbra. Umbra doesn't see the revenants as lost souls. They see them as the truth. Umbra believes our world is a lie, a pretty facade we build to hide our ugliness. They believe the only way to find true freedom is to let both worlds collapse. The final moments of the eclipse are approaching. The two worlds have almost completely merged. The revenants are no longer faint shadows. They are solid, tangible. A choice must be made. Do I continue my path of purification? I could bring peace, but they would be hollowed out. Pieces of their stories would be gone forever. If I destroy it, a woman will forget the man she once loved. The pain will vanish, but so will the joy they shared. Or do I listen to Umbra? Maybe humanity needs to confront its darkness head on. I look at my own reflection in the mirrored quartz. I see my own fears, my own doubts, and in that moment, I understand. The revenants are not just other people's shadows. They are our shadows. They are not just monsters to be fought or wounds to be erased. They are reminders. In dreams, we remember the parts of ourselves we forgot. And perhaps instead of destroying them, we need to learn how to listen.